We have a manufacturing facility, so it makes it really hard when there's a networking issue, when those kind of like handshakes that weren't working correctly cause a lot of problems. Like probably constantly throughout the day, there were little drop balls up to like major fumbles, up to disasters, all computer related.
With our prior consultant, we were paying on an hourly basis, which was reasonable. The rate was fine, but I found that my staff members were hesitant to call and report a problem. It was just taking time away from their daily functions, and that's not what I hired them to do.
If you try to redo your business all over again, you're going to lose tremendous amounts of money. Maybe never recover.
That would be what we experienced before, where we had days of no production in the factory, costing us thousands a day, up to maybe 10,000 a day.
That is really the most important thing. Is that I want to know that the technical problems are not going to handicap my business.
The computers are a very integral part of the office, and we can't run without them. So knowing that we have that there's somebody there on very short notice, definitely a plus. Something I would recommend to not only other law firms but any other business.
Oh, and the bottom line, definitely, no question of impact. Service is everything. Without a computer anymore, forget about it. Doors would be closed.
We rarely have technical problems. When we do, those problems get resolved quickly and allows them to do the things that they love to do.
Everyone is very pleased and surprised based on the service that we had from our last IT support system with the service we get now. Everyone is really overjoyed.
It's phenomenal. We're able to call Mobilitechs and they get on it, sometimes within minutes. Sometimes they already know about it, and it's just something we weren't aware that they were working on.
The service is excellent. Everyone I've dealt with at Mobilitechs has had the objective of making sure that we can get away from worrying about the computers and back to doing what we do, which is what we want.
We can't afford any downtime. I mean, the business doesn't stop just because I can't log on to the internet. Your response time's incredible. I mean, when I have a problem, I want it fixed.
So in addition to their responsiveness, Mike and his techs have taken the time to sit down and explain some of the operational things to us and kind of done some education over and above the service so that we could get the most out of our systems.
I would say the biggest benefit is peace of mind, because there's no question if there's a problem that Mike and his team will fix it.
We're not calling someplace and hearing somebody will be out on Wednesday or Friday, or we can't get somebody there until next week.
It's been totally different than any experience. We've probably had 15 different IT professionals over the last 25 years, and none of them ever stand up and deliver what they promised. And Mike never under-delivers. He always over-delivers. And he doesn't promise you anything but honesty, and that's worth a lot.
I thoroughly believe that you do business with people you know, like, and trust. And finding a computer person that fits that bill, that speaks not down to you, but at your level, is very hard to do. Then I felt like I really could trust you.
I finally have someone I can believe in that's an IT professional that, as I plan to map out the next couple years of how we're going to work together, I can have full faith that my time, my money, my resources will be spent wisely.
There are a lot of wannabes out there that aren't able to do the job. And it was so refreshing to find a company that was able to work with my small business.
You can solve problems before they become crises.
Just a comfort level. If you have a comfort level with somebody you can talk to straight up and you feel like you're getting a good answer.
Anybody I've talked to at Mobilitechs is the same way. You feel like they're listening to you, they're understanding your problem, they're responding quickly.
I recommend you because, like I say, I feel your honesty is there. You're straightforward in what you're going to say. You're not going to undercut just for price to get in the door. You're going to tell them what they need, whether they accept it or not. And I think, that's key. And a lot of people don't realize that until it's too late.
You're honest, you're knowledgeable, you make things very efficient for us, and I think you understand our business.
Yeah, and you care. I think ultimately we deal with a lot of people, and a lot of them really, will help but don't care. But I think your caring nature, that comes out, and you can tell, me as the owner, I can tell that you have my best interests in mind. So.
Take all your preconceived notions about IT guys and put them on one side of the table, and that's the past, and start a fresh page, hire these guys, sit back, let them do their job, and go with them without even thinking twice. Trust Mike when he says that he knows what he's doing. He very downplays his ability and talent, because I think he wants to deliver more than you expect. And that's, in a way, very professional, because you're pleasantly surprised with each turn of the page.